Today I'm going to talk about dual fuel systems and heat pumps and the differences and what to expect. So how they work, heat pump works, and basically what it does the exact opposite of air conditioning. So air conditioning, whether it's in your car or in your house, you're sitting there running it and it's taking the heat out of your house and putting it outside. And with the heat pump, basically it runs in the opposite direction and takes what little heat that's outside and brings it in and puts it into your house. And so it's quite good technology. It's gotten way better in recent years. In other words, the ambient temperature outside makes a big difference on if the heat pump will work on the inside. Years ago, 35-degree temperature outside was about the limit. Nowadays, we're getting as low as 15 below zero and being able to heat our homes. And so that's kind of a basically way they work. Dual fuel system, on the other hand, is the heat pump with air conditioning and also adding a furnace. So you actually have two forms of heat. You can use the heat pump to heat, and you can also use the furnace to heat. Now, going back to what I said earlier, you can get certain kinds of heat pumps that go down to a certain temperature, and then after that, your furnace would take over. But now, like I said, we do have heat pumps that can get in those lower temperatures, lower outdoor ambient temperatures, and still work. What do I recommend? I usually recommend dual fuel. Nice to have gas furnace. One nice thing about that is, let's say you leave your house, you come back, it's cold, you want to get it heated up to temperature. Heat pump takes a lot longer. It's more of like a patient heat. You wait for it, it eventually comes. Where with dual fuel furnace, you'll be able to turn that furnace on, get your temperature up in your home fast. So that's the nice thing of having dual fuel is you get both. One thing about heat pumps is they are efficient in most climates. However, you do have to have, I would say, solar if you wanted to get into heating your home with just a heat pump. Otherwise, I would totally recommend having a furnace as well. And that's what we totally recommend here would be dual fuel system. You'll save money in the long term. It's more comfortable for our climate and just does a better job of upfront costs, everything. And so if you're not too sure about what system you want to put in your home, give us a call. First Rate Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling are the experts, and we can come out and help you out with that.